Phil, congratulations, a 3-1 victory here against Grimsby. You must be delighted with that.
Yeah, game management was excellent today. The very windy conditions, difficult conditions to play in. But I thought first half, the way we managed that was very good. First and second balls, it's always going to be one of those games. But there's some real moments of quality sprinkled in there as well. And it's a really important win for us. Games, against a team, like Grimsby, we've had a decent run of late, and obviously are still fighting for those points to secure the second division status. Are never going to be easy, but I thought it was a really accomplished display from the lads today, and the kind of clinical edge which we probably didn't have in place last week was back for all to see.
You speak about the conditions there, difficult for both teams, but what was it that gave us that edge to the conditions today that the Grimsby didn't maybe have?
I think we managed the game really well, and even in the second half, of course, we'd love to have built on it, but we still managed the game in the main really well, and that's what it's all about. Football, in this country, in this division, is difficult. It's about coming to places like this when the conditions may not suit the way you want to play, and adapting your game. And I thought the lads did that terrifically well today. And as every 3 points it's very important for us, and we move on to next week.
You spoke about the sprinkling of quality, and there were 3 goals of real quality in the first half, weren't there?
Well, Andy's strike for the first one is exactly what we lacked last week. That bit of coolness and shooting low and making sure we hit the target. The second goal is a top-class counter-attacking goal. Mo's bit of skill in the middle of the pitch, Tommy breaking, weight of pass, and the finish is a high-quality goal. And obviously Mo's finish is a real goal scorer's finish. I don't think you should underestimate how difficult that skill was to hook the ball in, and very pleased with that one. It was 3-0. It's always going to be difficult for Grimsby to come back.
There were 3 changes to the side at the start of the game, Tom O'Connor being one of them. First of all, how great is it to have him back, but also then to complete the 90 as well? Yeah,
Tommy's he's got class, and he's obviously got a very cool head, and you could see that today. Very pleased that he's got through 90. We played him 60 on Tuesday because we felt he needed to get going again, but his performance was really good today, and he can take a lot of heart. That it's horrible when you're injured and you're watching the team, and he's been desperate to come back, but he showed real quality today.
When Luke Bolton signed for the club, we described him as an athlete and an athletic player. We saw him in full flight today, didn't we?
Yeah, Bolts was really good. He's settled in over the last few weeks. You can just see he's getting more comfortable in the environment with us, and I thought this week was an outstanding week on the training pitch for Luke, and he took it into today's performance.
And today's performance and victory, a great one to take into the week where we have a top of the table clash against Mansfield on Good Friday.
Yeah, well, listen, it sets up the Good Friday game, doesn't it? It's great, and that was the aim today. Could we get a result here and go into what is going to be a terrific atmosphere at the racecourse on Friday?
Thanks, Phil. Congratulations.
Thank you.